Sea lions grab an imagination with their aquatic allure, whether basking lazily on coastal rocks or enjoying a playful splash. However, a concern hovers behind those beautiful eyes. Are these oceanic darlings a potential threat? When you scratch the surface, you'll find a world where respect reigns supreme. Wild and uncontrolled sea lions dance on the brink of our curiosity. They are not intrinsically hostile. They reflect the tranquility of the water, yet they stimulate their area, and the line between curiosity and caution blurs. Here are 3 stories of this woman who a sea lion ripped apart. Elowyn Rivers, a spirited woman whose laughter echoed like a melody, embarked on a fateful vacation in the summer of 2010 in the coastal idyll of Eldermere. In this picturesque haven, where the waves whispered tales of vast wonders to the cliffs that stood sentinel over the shores, Elowyn found herself immersed in a world of tranquility and awe. The sea cradled Eldermere, enveloping it in its arms as peace was held by the town, concealing the untamed forces that lurked beneath the cerulean depths. The sun cast its warm embrace over the town, and Elowyn arrived with an eagerness that compelled her to explore the vast wonders of the sea. Eldermere, a town renowned for its harmonious coexistence with marine life, proudly showcased a coastline adorned with rugged cliffs and sandy coves, warmly welcoming all seeking refuge from modern life's overwhelming cacophony. Elowyn, a vibrant young woman with an insatiable zest for life, was irresistibly drawn towards the ocean. She felt her eyes sparkle with anticipation as she explored the charming nooks and crannies of Eldermere. The town, which was rich in maritime history, appeared to be frozen in time, as if it had been a haven where the whispers of the sea were intertwined with the laughter of its inhabitants. One day, Elowyn, fueled by an adventurous spirit, decided to venture into the sea. She was equipped with snorkeling gear and set out to discover the mysteries hidden beneath the waves. The cool embrace of the ocean enveloped her, and she marveled at the kaleidoscope of marine life that danced beneath the surface. However, fate had a different course in mind for Elowyn, as it unfolded like an unpredictable tide. As she explored, her leg was trapped by an unyielding stone crevice on the ocean floor. Elowyn felt a surge of panic as she realized the gravity of her situation. The open sea, which had once served as a playground of curiosity, transformed and became a watery prison. As the depths were traversed, the sunlight filtered through, casting an ethereal glow illuminating the unfolding drama. The vastness of the ocean swallowed Elowyn's cries for help. The sea had extended its welcoming embrace to her, but now it maintained an unyielding hold on her. Elowyn's panic transformed into desperation as she fought against the persistent current, her pleas for assistance growing weaker and weaker amidst the deafening roar of the waves. In the depths below, a territorial sea lion with sleek fur that glistened in the sunlight was detecting the distress calls echoing through the ocean. The sea, which roamed in its underwater realm, interpreted Elowyn's presence as a threat to its sacred domain. Driven by territorial instincts, the sea lion emerged from the depths with a determination that could not be swayed. The conflict between human vulnerability and the primal defense of territory was unfolding in a heart-wrenching tableau. The sea lion, a wild creature, caught sight of Elowyn as she intruded upon its sanctuary, and a struggle ensued between the two beings, symbolizing the delicate balance between human curiosity and the untamed forces that governed the sea. Several witnesses, including Coast Guard personnel, local fishermen, and worried onlookers along the coastline, were seized by fear and helplessness as the heart-wrenching struggle between Elowyn Rivers and the territorial sea lion unfolded beneath the turquoise waves. Fearful of the sea lion's territorial aggression, these observers refrained from intervening immediately in the unfolding scenario. Coast Guard personnel, experienced in dealing with maritime situations, kept a safe distance while analyzing the situation and planning a response. Despite their maritime expertise, local fishermen were hesitant to confront the sea lion's unexpected behavior. Meanwhile, onlookers on the coast, their gaze fixated on the tragedy, refrained from wading into the waters, well aware of the danger. Instead, all these witnesses summoned expert assistance, understanding the need for a coordinated rescue operation capable of navigating the complexity of the deadly encounter. As the tragedy unfolded, Marine authorities were alerted by the echoes of despair and swiftly rushed to the scene. Initially fueled by hope, the rescue mission eventually transformed into a grim realization as the team encountered the sea lion's territorial aggression. They were greeted by a scene that presented a tableau of horror, as the sea lion mercilessly inflicted irreparable harm upon the helpless woman. The media was reverberating with the news of Elowin's tragic demise, which cast a shadow over Eldermere's serene facade. The town had fully embraced Elowin as one of its own, cherishing her presence and celebrating her as a vibrant soul who sought nothing more than the simple joys of life. However, now, the town has found itself in a state of mourning as they reflect on the loss of this beloved community member. Elowin's family was grappling with the weight of grief as they described her as a beacon of happiness that the unforgiving currents of fate had extinguished. The funeral was held in the heart of Eldermere, and it became a sad reminder of the delicate dance humans had experienced and the unpredictable forces of the wild they had encountered. Once regarded as a symbol of beauty and serenity, the coastal cliffs now stood as silent witnesses to a cautionary tale. This story revolved around a woman whose thirst for adventure had driven her into the heart of untamed waters, where the boundary between exploration and peril became blurred. After the devastating events, Eldermere found itself immersed in a profound state of mourning as it grappled with the heart-wrenching loss of Elowin. Meanwhile, the sea lion, driven by an unwavering sense of duty, had returned to the vast expanse of the sea, assuming its rightful role as a steadfast guardian of its territorial realm. The tragedy left its mark on the town, and the residents grappled with a profound realization. They understood that the sea held species that commanded respect and caution, even in the most enchanting landscapes. The waves continued their eternal dance with the shore, and the memory of Elowin Rivers lingered in the minds of those who witnessed it. It served as a poignant reminder of the untamed forces that lurked beneath the seemingly tranquil surface of the sea. Serafina Halstead lived in the coastal town of Marinoside, where the salt-tinged breeze wove tales of the sea. Marinoside was renowned for its picturesque beaches and vibrant parks, which concealed beautiful sceneries beneath the mesmerizing waves, waiting to be unraveled by only the most courageous individuals who dared to delve into their depths. Serafina, a spirited artist with a deep connection to the ocean, was irresistibly pulled toward the seaside parks that whispered enchanting tales of unexplored secrets. On a crisp autumn day in 2008, Serafina wandered through Marinoside's renowned Ocean Haven Park. The park was flanked by rugged cliffs and adorned with the vibrant hues of fall foliage, which beckoned to those who sought solace by the water's edge. She noticed a solitary sea lion basking on a rocky outcrop. The sea lion's eyes reflected the allure of the boundless ocean, captivating her attention. Serafina's artistic soul was captivated by the energy emanating from this sea lion, which was unlike its companions. Intrigue filled her as she cautiously made her way toward the source, the rhythmic sounds of the waves harmonizing perfectly with the melodic calls emitted by the creature. Her heart brimming with wonder, Serafina extended her hand towards the sea lion, silently offering an invitation for connection. Initially, the sea lion exhibited a gentle curiosity as it responded to the situation. Its eyes, reflecting the profound depths of the ocean, mirrored its intrigue. Serafina experienced a deep connection as a shared understanding enveloped her and another being, irresistibly drawn to the untamed beauty surrounding them. The onlookers were enchanted by the unusual bond unfolding before them. They watched in hushed awe as Serafina and the sea lion engaged in a dance of silent communication. However, the tranquil moment was shattered like fragile glass when an unseen force suddenly overcame the sea lion. Once filled with curiosity, the eyes transformed into orbs of ancient wisdom. In an instant, the creature's demeanor underwent a sudden transformation, shifting from a state of calmness to one of primal instinct, and with a speed that defied the laws of nature, it forcefully seized Serafina. Ocean Haven Park was filled with a serene ambiance when a haunting scream suddenly pierced through the tranquil atmosphere. The onlookers gasped, their bodies frozen in a tableau of horror. The sea lion, which had become a creature propelled by an inexplicable force, forcefully pulled Serafina towards the perilously close edge of the water. The witnesses were paralyzed by fear as they watched the tragedy unfold, unable to comprehend the sudden change in the creature's behavior. Amid the chaotic scene, a bystander named Percival Drake, a quick-thinking man, swiftly reached into his pocket and retrieved his cell phone. Without wasting a moment, he dialed the emergency services, taking immediate action to seek help in the face of the unfolding turmoil. The once tranquil park was transformed into a bustling scene as the distant wails of sirens filled the air, indicating the imminent arrival of park authorities. The response team was led by Eliana Quinn, a seasoned wildlife expert who worked as a park ranger. They armed themselves with nets and a mixture of concern and determination as they approached the agitated sea lion. It dawned on them that the situation had spiraled beyond their comprehension. The sea lion fiercely fought against the approaching authorities, as its primal instincts overrode any semblance of reason. As Eliana inched closer, she expertly threw a net, which trapped the creature in a temporary prison of woven threads. The sea lion was trapped and disoriented, and it released its hold on Serafina. She lay unconscious, her body bearing the marks of the savage encounter. With a sense of urgency, the park authorities transported Serafina to Marinoside Memorial Hospital, leaving behind a park that was haunted by the specter of the untamed. The sterile walls of the hospital transformed into the stage where a desperate battle unfolded between life and the lingering shadows of that fateful day. Dr. Thaddeus Cromwell, a highly skilled surgeon with a deep passion for unraveling the complexities of the human body, took charge of the team's valiant efforts to rescue and preserve the life of Serafina. The artist, who was once vibrant and full of life, now found themselves teetering on the brink of life and death as they bore the scars of an encounter with the unknown. As the days transformed into nights, Marinoside held its breath as the community grappled with the aftermath of a tragedy that defied any logical explanation. Rumors were circulating, as each whisper contributed to the incident surrounding the sea lion and its inexplicable rampage. Headlines in newspapers were carried, hinting at what had happened in Ocean Haven Park. Meanwhile, debates about the thin line separating humanity from the untamed wilderness were buzzing on social media. Serafina's survival has become a beacon of hope, serving as a testament to the unwavering resilience of the human spirit when confronted with the unpredictable forces of nature. Yet her body bore scars that silently told a tale, an etched narrative in her flesh that spoke of a dance she had engaged in with the untamed depths of the sea. While Serafina was recovering in the hushed corridors of Marinoside Memorial Hospital, Eliana Quinn and Percival Drake decided to join forces with Dr. Cromwell to analyze the situation in their town. The sea lion had been confined to a specialized facility for observation, displaying a strange mix of obedience and an underlying energy that eluded classification. It appeared that the sea lion had reacted to Serafina, as it may have seen that it was unsafe with her despite being friendly at first. Serafina postulated that the attack manifested a natural aggressiveness between the species and humans. As the investigation continued to unfold, the town of Marinoside discovered it was standing at a crucial crossroads. The sea lion, now a symbol of fear and fascination, transformed into a focal point for intense debates surrounding humanity's relationship with the untamed forces beneath the ocean's surface. As Serafina's recovery progressed, she became increasingly immersed in the town's collective soul-searching. She had an encounter with the sea lion that became a focal point for discussions on the thin veil separating humanity from the untamed beauties surrounding Marinoside. The once tranquil Ocean Haven Park was transformed into a symbolic battleground, as artists painted murals that depicted the enigmatic sea lion, and poets composed verses that echoed the silent whispers of the depths. Marinoside was caught in the grip of an otherworldly force and grappled with questions that transcended the boundaries of science and reason. The sea lion appeared responsible for protecting itself as the threads of an unspoken agreement bound it. Dr. Helena Van Thorn was haunted by the inexplicable behaviors displayed by the sea lion, so she sought solace in her laboratory. Through meticulous experiments and tireless research, she pieced together a theory that spoke of a delicate equilibrium between the human inhabitants of Marinoside and the surrounding marine ecosystem. As the town worried about the incident, a subtle shift occurred within the sea lion's enclosure. The creature, which had once been a symbol of unbridled aggression, displayed indications of tranquility. The primal eyes of Marinoside softened as if they were acknowledging the newfound understanding that had dawned upon them. During a pivotal town hall meeting, Serafina stood confidently before her fellow residents, proudly displaying the scars that adorned her body as she recounted her incredible journey of survival. Her words carried the weight of an encounter that defied reason as they resonated through the room. At that moment, Marinoside decided to embrace its untamed legacy fully. Marinoside recognized that the sea lion was not just a harbinger of fear, but rather a guardian of the ancient secrets held by the town. However, sacrifices were made during the resolution. The sea lion was returned to the park after careful consultation and analysis, leaving behind a lingering sense of gratitude that was felt by all. Marinoside was forever changed by the events that had unfolded. It stood on the precipice of a new understanding that acknowledged the silent whispers of the depths and the delicate dance between humanity and the untamed forces that had shaped its destiny. As the years went by, the tale of Serafina's encounter with the sea lion transformed into a cautionary tale that the waves lovingly whispered along the shores of Marinoside. She wore the scars on her body as a badge of honor, as a constant reminder that, in pursuing the untamed, she had encountered not only danger, but also forged a profound connection with the mysteries beneath the ocean's surface. And so, Marinoside continued to exist as a town forever bound to the sea. The echoes of that fateful day lingered in the air, resembling the fading ripples of a stone cast into the still waters. The untamed, which was once feared by the townspeople, had transformed into an integral part of the town's identity. It had formed a silent pact with the depths, defining the essence of Marinoside and its resilient inhabitants. Amelia Thornfield, a spirited resident, lived in the quaint coastal town of Mariner's Haven, nestled between rugged cliffs and surrounded by the rhythmic cadence of crashing waves. The residents of Mariner's Haven had always found solace in their beloved haven, where the secrets of the sea were whispered and the winds carried the tales of the past. The summer of 2005 had arrived, and the close-knit community experienced life unfolding in the gentle ebb and flow of tranquility. Amelia, a vibrant woman with a penchant for adventure, reveled in the freedom offered by the seaside. She would spend her days sketching picturesque landscapes, capturing every detail with her skilled hand and keen eye. The vibrant colors and intricate lines would come to life on the canvas, telling stories of nature's beauty and serenity. As the sun set, her evenings would be filled with the joyous laughter of friends gathered around beach bonfires. The crackling flames would dance in the night sky, casting a warm glow on their faces as they shared stories, jokes, and heartfelt conversations. Their laughter would echo through the air, creating a harmonious symphony of happiness and camaraderie. She would feel a deep sense of contentment and fulfillment in those precious moments. The days spent immersed in her art and the evenings spent in the company of loved ones were the perfect balance, creating a life filled with passion, creativity, and cherished memories. She had no idea that a fateful encounter with a marine inhabitant was about to shatter the idyllic facade of her coastal existence. On a sunny afternoon, Amelia emerged from the glistening ocean waters after she had enjoyed a refreshing swim. She strolled along the shore, and as she did, the sun painted the horizon in hues of gold, casting a warm glow on the sands beneath her feet. She was unaware that a solitary sea lion had been basking on the rocks ahead, its sleek form seamlessly blending with the rugged terrain. The locals gave this sea lion the name Neptune and considered it an anomaly in the area. The sea lion, in contrast to its docile counterparts, displayed the evidence of numerous battles that it had engaged in within the vast expanse of the open ocean. Scars told tales of survival as they witnessed the relentless battles against untamed forces lurking beneath the surface. As Amelia approached, the sea lion regarded her with a mixture of curiosity and wariness. Its eyes betrayed the deep intelligence within, revealing the wild heart that beat inside. In a sudden surge of unforeseen instinct, the sea lion perceived a threat emanating from the steadily approaching figure. The sea lion, typically indifferent to human presence, mistakenly perceived Amelia's proximity as a potential threat. It suddenly lunged forward without warning, forcefully snapping its jaws shut, creating a resounding echo that reverberated throughout the tranquil landscape. Amelia was swiftly and brutally attacked, which left her incapacitated on the sandy shore. The tranquil existence that the townsfolk had long taken for granted in Mariner's Haven was abruptly disrupted by the sudden violence, which sent shockwaves reverberating through the community. A group of local fishermen, whom the weathered Captain Tobias Whitman was leading, witnessed the chilling scene from their nearby boat. They reacted with adrenaline-fueled urgency and rushed to the scene, interrupting the sea lion's retreat back into the sea. Amelia was lying unconscious, with her body being battered and torn by the unexpected aggression of the sea lion. Captain Whitman and his crew, who were highly skilled in the ways of the sea, promptly provided first aid to the injured individual, effectively stopping the flow of blood and guaranteeing her survival. The urgency of the situation had united the community, as they were compelled to come together to save one of their own. Amelia got whisked away to the Mariner's Haven Coastal Hospital. At the hospital, Dr. Isabella Mercer, the dedicated physician of the town, began her delicate journey of healing. The sea lion inflicted severe wounds, both physically and emotionally, which served as a grim reminder of the delicate balance between humans and the untamed forces of nature. As news of the unprecedented sea lion attack spread, Mariner's Haven grappled with a newfound fear that had permeated the air, creating a palpable tension that lingered like a haunting shadow over the once carefree town. Amelia's recovery was transformed into a powerful testament of resilience, as she embarked on a journey intricately intertwined with the collective soul-searching of a community compelled to confront the unpredictable nature of the sea they considered their home. After the incident, Amelia's ordeal transformed into a cautionary tale that served as a warning to others, reminding them not to become complacent when confronted with the unpredictable forces of nature. Once regarded as a wondrous presence on the shores, the sea lion Neptune eventually withdrew to the depths, leaving behind a legacy that inspired awe and trepidation among those who witnessed it. Months had passed, and a gradual return to its serene routine was observed in Mariner's Haven. However, the memories of its residents were haunted by the lingering scars of that fateful summer day. The unexpected aggression of the sea lion had left an indelible mark on the coastal town. It served as a reminder that once so peaceful, the tranquil waters could conceal nature's feral forces. This event highlighted the delicate dance necessary to achieve harmony with nature, which required awe and respect.